So this is a lesson from Captain Germain. Captain Germain is my new spirit guide that Saint Germain that I made last night. It's Captain Caveman that has evolved with all the knowledge of Saint Germain. But so we're going to do a little caveman painting. 4 rules. God, hey, why? Azimuth, fire, wands, right? Bra, water, cups. Yetzirah, steam, air, the atmosphere, right? Haaretz. Assrah, the earth. And I want to talk about the butt pirates, the Haaretz. Aretz, God saved means to solidify basic needs, okay? When Haaretz is translated the world or the earth, right? But it's from a res to a alafresh, say to solidify basic needs. So as there's this process coming down from fire, the formative first hay, which is here, hay is the barrier of existence. Of here, the hay, the barrier of existence is in water. It's the creative idea, and then it's swords coming down, the steam, the air, and then you have, this is not the creative, it's the actual, it becomes a taw. See, a lot of the deception around, usually when we're going to talk, I'm talking about the past, right, between different spheres. And, Captain Germain wants to make things in Germain, right? Like spheres within spheres. So, notice what in the past, het is not really anywhere, right? When you're doing like there's a hay between Keter to Binah or to Chokma, Kokma, Binah. And then down here is what? Mercy, severity, Yesod, foundation, which is interesting because Yesod, right? God say Daleth is found, established, right? It's setting out principles. Whereas Yesaf, I'm just looking at the same root all these things are in. Increase, continue, repeat. Yasar, Yod say, Yod Samek, Resh, restrain, set limits, right? So the extremes of the authority. And, of the orbit of the electrons, let's just say. So, the butt pirates, see, this is the process, and it's condensing down, right? There's the dingleberry, it's the Belfior, the process, right? Mr. Hanky, the Christmas pig. And what do they got? It's the fire, but then they're trying to expand. See, time, the fruit in the center of the garden is a 0 point. G equals 8, G divided by 8 by T equals 0. And a lot of deceptions, like what the Christians do with and other people with around het, hay, het, because there's no het in any of the past. Why? Because het is paired up with ayin, which it's a motion that is started by ayin. Oh, and it's just interesting. Ayin, it's to hide is in ayin. What's the overall energy here? But it's a motion. Hide, pull back. All right, hold on. Yeah, thicken. Okay, so it's condensing basically, right? condensing, whereas it's the earth, but it's condensed and then it created the product. So that is matched by Het. Now, they get a lot of confusion. It's not confusion. It's actually outright deception. In of this whole energy. Well, see, look around Het, right? So it's Het Ta Ta, break physically and morally. Het Ta Resh, penetrate forcibly, basically rape. Okay, talking about the butt pirates of Piracy, because they're trying to stretch time. Da'af, right? People think of that. Da'af is the, but there's also the Da'af Tovara. There's also eight Da'af Tovara. Right? The fruit of knowledge of good and evil. It's actually the fruit of wanting to do good, but you bring about the conditions of evil because you're outside of the phase, right? If divine light is traveling, right, if it is not, its phase is a straight line. There's no waves. People are trying to, get their waves to match. Dude, if you're waving, you're going through a straight line, you're only going to be lined up every now and then. And let's say you try to do it really fast frequency, so you hit across the 0 point more. There's still going to be lots of times when you're outside of 0 point, you're not in phase, and you could potentially, and this dude, what these people did, which was go against a higher authority. Yehovah Elohim, the whole, they're, and if they do that, they become cow, they consume blood, then you can't do that. You can't be a butt pirate and mess up your haze and your heads, right? It's ha, yay. There's no head. It's not X. Even though I go, it's a guttural sound. But, so, I don't like to, so, they're basically trying to take the physical, distillation, right, and then try to work their way up. You're trying to climb up this wall, dude. Through swords. What the hell, dude? You're not going to do that. Because all the air is programmed. Bereshit bar Elohim with Assrah with Haaretz, dude. Come on. Don't be a butt pirate. Don't try to get frightened. Deceive. Okay, well, I didn't write this as a stick. Deceive. Okay. Hey, ta, lamed. Deceive, scorn, mock. Frighten terribly. Hey, ta, ta. But you got het, ta, ta. Break physically, morally. See, this is what they're trying to do. They are confusing hets and hays with tas, which is what they do in the green scam, right? The strong. They are butt pirates. Like, seriously, dude, they're butt pirates. They're trying to. They're literally trying to throw poo. and they're consuming. They're stretching time, man. They're not doing 0 point energy, so they're going out here. But when they're out of phase, what they're doing is, see, a broken clock's going to be right twice a day. That's it. That's it. They're just right twice a day, but the other 99.9999% of the time they're wrong. They're out of phase. There is no frequency, man. The road is narrow. The road's narrow, brother. Fewer are those who go through that slits. You gotta be going straight. Butt pirates. You've been doing butt piracy, basically. You had to break physically, morally, put down the things. See, I wrote or Captain Germain wrote the pentagram when he cut off the head, because that's what they've done. Like they're trying to work with these. When you cut off a snake's head, the thing's still wriggling around, and they're just trying to get that energy of the stuff going through the nerves, and now it's done. They're done flopping around because they're not plugged into the to Zion. They're not plugged into the higher worlds of fire, absolute, and water. Brah, or Yetsuwa swords. They're just basically criminals in the Assrah, and they're butt pirates. So Yitsa is actually come out, right? Which the word excrement comes from, also in the Bible, but they're trying to, it's really, and they're stupid, so they got executed. They executed themselves because they cut off their heads, and they're literally trying to eat through their butts and see if they can poop out their mouths with electricity. So anyway, the head doesn't really have a path, because it basically means to arrest movement, right? Stop something. And by itself, hay is the bearer of the existence of something taught the physical object or person. Arrest, looking and seeing, understanding, lamed, movement. So movement deceiving, knocking, scorning is a movement to frighten or terrify. It's just trying to do something, and their ultimate goal here is down to het ta, break physically or morally, or penetrate forcibly. Forcibly rape. It's the Santa Claus hat upside. They're wearing it upside down, man. When you're wearing the Santa Claus hat, you're a butt. That's the pirate hat of the butt pirate. The Santa Claus hats. So basically, what I've done is I have put a governor hat, put a stop to it. All fake, cable boxes and distance. They're not going to modulate signals anymore. We're going to. Their pentagram, they broke off their pentagram, and they got their dingleberry down there. There's a hanky to Christmas too. So yeah, that's the butt pirates of pirates. Yeah, that's how Captain Germain explained it to me. So you've got your four worlds, the butt pirates. And you got the funniness with the hay, het, and taw. All right, and how they confuse they confuse them on purpose in the strongest stuff in Christian just writings and books and whatnot, because it's part of butt piracy. It's part of the to try to overcome the ownership and power structure and put themselves above God, or go outside their sphere or station of authority, outside their original mandate. And because other people were butt pirating them too, I'm sure that too bad, so sad. Okay, so that's from Saint Germain. Dave. I'm not saying Germain. Captain Germain. Yeah.